Hey guys, Jacqie here. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out some new foundation, concealer, primer, eyeshadow, powder, and bronzer. So, yeah, that's what we're playing with today. If you enjoy beauty-related content and silly girls, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. And next to the subscribe button is a little bell. Ring the bell and you will become part of the hashtag Notification Nation. And YouTube will alert you as soon as my videos go up. Alright, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy this video while you're watching. In the description box are links to my social medias. If you would like to follow me on my social medias, feel free. I post things there. Okay, let's get trying on these new makeup items and I will let you know what I think. Just don't mind my hair, I'm letting it air dry. I don't know why. It always turns out like really crazy when I do this, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to start off by priming my eyes with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. Saving the Gerard Cosmetics for special times. I want to use it all up and then not have it like when I really want it. Like when I'm doing other people's makeup or something. Know what I mean? Because it's so good. So, just going to use this. Okay. Alright, so I got this actually for a wedding that I'm doing, but I wanted to test it out on myself and see how I feel about the color first. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. It is the 24-hour infallible eyeshadow in the shade Amber Rush. So yeah, comes with a little thing to keep it in there, I guess. I'm not real sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my finger. Just going to use what's on this little lid thing. I'm actually going to take it on my finger. Like so. It's like a rose gold shade. I'm going to pop it right on my eyelid. That's going to be my eyeshadow today. I'm going to add a little like mauve in the crease. But first, yeah, I wanted to test this shade. That is pretty. Yeah, I do like that. Can you see that? Oh, alright, let's do the other side. Just wanted to test the shade of, because it's like a rose gold shade. I wanted to test and see how rose, how gold, you know what I mean? Some rose golds are too rosy, some are too goldy, and some are a nice balance of both, and I am digging this shade, so yay. Alright. That is the lid shade for the moment. I might need to touch it up after I do a little crease blending. Oof. Just gonna use this. And I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Bite Size Shadow in Rose Water. And I'm just gonna take this shade right here and use that in the crease. more of a mauve than a rosy shade if you ask me, but it's okay. Get another fluffier brush and just kind of buff that out a little more. I'm going to get this little e.l.f. brush. I'm going to take this darker shade and just add a little to the outer corner, just to add a little bit of definition in here. Just a little definition right here in the outer corner. And then just kind of buff it out with that brush so it's not too crazy. Like so. Quickly go over it. This. And then maybe add a hair more of the shimmer just to make sure that didn't go anywhere. Make sure it's still there and didn't disappear with all the blending. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to clean it up. I'm just doing a real quick eye today. I just wanted to test out the shade of that color and see if I liked it, and I do. So there's that. Okay, now we're going to curl the lashes, add mascara. Okay, so I wanted to try out the e.l.f. matte putty primer because I've heard that it is even better than the original putty primer. So it says it's infused with kaolin clay and white charcoal, but I heard that it's not too drying. It's matte, but it's not like a drying matte. And yeah, it has a velvety texture that glides effortlessly over the skin, smoothing over imperfections. Infused with kaolin clay and white charcoal to help absorb excess oil and grip makeup for all-day wear. The results: a smooth, poreless, shine-free matte complexion. Okay, so we're gonna give that a go. It's very white, no shimmers or anything, just very white. Oh my. I'm going to pop some here, here, you know. Wow, it really is very velvety. Very velvety. I like that. It goes on so smooth. I do enjoy that. That is nice. It's raining out today. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but I can. Put some on my forehead. Alright. Let that sit for about 30 seconds, it says. So it can do its soaking in thing. Alright, so that should be all soaked in. Okay, so for foundation, I've been wanting to try this for a while, and I finally just caved and was like, we're doing it. So it's the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation plus Concealer. And this is in the shade Ivory. I have a feeling it may be a little dark, but that's okay, because, well, I don't know, it just is. Alright. Let's pump it out on my hand. I'm very excited. What does this say? Medium to full coverage, lightweight oil-free foundation, or oil-free formula, long wear, water resistant. Ooh. Okay. Let's test it out. I'm intrigued. Some people love this foundation, some people do not. It says that it is a foundation plus concealer, but I actually have the concealer I wanted to try out as well. It was a little thicker than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I needed 2 pumps. Oh, I got it in my hair. I hate it when that happens. Oh, well. Alright. Let's dab a little on the sponge and let's see what we got. Oh, maybe no, that's not too light or too dark, I don't think. I think that's good. As long as it doesn't oxidize too much, we should be okay. Very pretty. I do like that coverage. That is a nice coverage. I would call this medium. Probably can build it to full. Let's see if I can build it on my nose where I get all that redness. Seems good. Wow, I really like how this blends out. Blends out really nice. It's just so easy to blend, and that I like. I don't know if I don't think I need it. I think that's perfect coverage. I don't think I need to build it anymore than that. I think the shade is good. Maybe a little on the forehead. I don't know why I have all these sunspots. I'm getting older, folks. Getting older. Aging, what fun. Okay. Alright. Wipe that off. The back of my hand. Alright, now we're going to try the Milani Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer in Ivory Rose. If I can get it open. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand just in case I really like this concealer and want to use it on somebody else. I don't want to use the applicator. And I think I'm just going to use my finger and dot it on my under eyes. Kind of smells like paint. It smells a little like paint. Alright, let's blend it in and see. Wow, that blends out real nice. Ooh. Well, it doesn't do my lines any justice. But I'm going to add a little more. Let that sit while I blend out this side. I have some prominent under eye lines that, yeah, concealer just loves to sit in. No matter what I do. It's not a real full coverage, but I mean, you could probably build it up. We're testing that theory out right now. Yeah, it builds up okay. It's not like terribly full, but that'll work. I like that. Okay. A nice concealer, very easy to blend, which I love. Easy to blend concealers. I hate trying to like trying to like I have to swipe to get concealer to blend. I don't like those concealers. They're not my cup of tea. Alright. Okay. Down the center of the nose a little, just because I want to. Okay. There we go. I like that. Okay, so I also got a new powder that I've been wanting to try out, which is the Wet n Wild Translucent. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. I have heard awesome things about this, so I was like, well, it's now or never. So, it's now. Oh. Okay. This shirt is not going to be staying white forever. I can tell you that. Alright. Peel here. Oh, jeez. Glad my nails aren't done, because I always ruin my nails trying to peel these things off. Okay. We peeled here. Now we're going to put some in the cap. Put some on my... Let me wipe this off. Powder brush I like to use is the flat setting powder brush PD5 by Profusion. It's perfect for like my under eyes. And I just put a little in the cap, put some on the brush, pat out my under eye, and powder. Did darken it a little. I have a, like, powders do that. Powders darken on me. That's interesting. Okay. And because this powder it's a translucent powder, but it's lightly tinted, I guess you could say. It won't have flashback, especially since it's darkening my whatever. Okay. But it is really smooth, and you can't even tell there's powder there. That's a nice powder. I think we're going to use that to powder the whole face. What do we want to use? We're going to use this to powder the face. Nice. BH Cosmetic powdery brush. Hey. And I'm just going to powder. And you could tell we're powdered, but I think some setting spray will fix that. But the setting spray is going to have to wait. Okay, so I picked up this Ticket to Brazil Wet n Wild bronzer because I want to know if it's close to the bikini contest bronzer that I love so much, and it seems they will not be coming back out with it, so I need to find the next best thing. So, Ticket to Brazil looked the closest out of what they have right now, so hopefully it'll be close. Hopefully. We'll open it up. I'll probably swatch it on my hand and see what they both look like. Oh yeah, these are not close. These are not close at all. This one's definitely more orange. Alright, so let's... Oh gosh, this is a nightmare. That's not even close. This is like gold, guys. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but it's like gold. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, they're not even close. This one's more of a neutral color, and this one is way more gold. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay, well, there's only one way to test this, really, isn't there? Here we go. Alright, my favorite bronzer brush that I tried to clean off to the best of my ability. I have to, like, deep clean all my brushes, but I'm scared. Okay, here we go. Alright, well... It's definitely not the same as that, and I'm disappointed, but let's see what we got. okay. It's not. I think I'm just being really light-handed because I'm worried that it's gonna like be gold on my face. No, it's not. It's not bad, but I really like the Bikini Contest shade better. And this was the closest one. The other one was darker. I don't know. I don't think I like it. I'll use it, but I don't love it. It is a little too golden for me. Definitely not a favorite. But I mean, not terrible. It just isn't, I don't know. I just really like the Bikini Contest one, and I need Wet n Wild to bring it back. Bring it back, Wet n Wild. Bring it back. Knocking stuff over. Away. Put it away. Okay, I'm going to take this e.l.f. The shade and just sweep it along the bottom lash line. Call it a day for eyeshadow. Bottom lash mascara. I'm going to use the Falsies Volume Express. Alright, do my brows real quick. Add blush, highlight. I don't have any new blush or new highlight. So I'll just finish and then we'll be back to discuss. Okay. Okay, finished my brows, my lips, blush, setting spray, all that fun stuff. So my thoughts, starting with the eyeshadow, I love this. It is so pretty and it hasn't budged. Stayed exactly where I put it. I really love this color. This is a beautiful color. I have another one too I'm going to test out another day, but the Maybelline Color Tattoo shade. Same shade. They're really close in color, but okay, so yeah, as for the eyeshadow, I really like that eyeshadow. It is very pretty and it hasn't moved and it's still just as booming as when I put it on, so yay on that. Really like that. I think, let me look. This really did blur my pores in here and on my nose, and it is velvety smooth and it is matte. I mean, I do look matte, not overly matte though, like just not super shiny, you know, like I don't look unhealthily, that's not a word, is it? I don't look super dry matte, you know what I'm saying? I look skin matte. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm trying to say? So far, I really do like this. I like it. Okay, next. This was a good color for me. It went on, it blended out so easily. It does look good on my skin. It does. I'm glad I got this. I really do like it. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good so far. I mean, I just put it on. We'll see. We'll see. I'll leave a little note in the description box on how it wore. This, I like this. It's not super like full coverage or anything, but it blended out really nicely, and I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it blended out so well, and it covered just enough. Like, I don't want too much coverage, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it covered it good enough for me. It's not full coverage, that's for sure. But it's good coverage, I like it. And long wear, it says, I don't know, we'll see. I'll leave a note. In that note, for the foundation, I will also tell you how that wore. The Wet n Wild powder. It is really smoothing. Like, it really airbrushed my skin. But the only issue I have is it did darken my foundation. It did darken my under eye, which is kind of a bummer. When you're as pale as me, just a hint of darkening anything, you can see it. Like, even the Stay Matte, Rimmel Stay Matte, darkens for me. I have a really hard time with powders under the eyes that don't darken. It's part of being a pale person. But like, as for like the finish and everything, it's very smoothing. It's very soft, and it smoothed out. I don't know. Spit it out, Jacqie. Looking in the camera, I mean, I look good. Not gonna lie, I look real smooth. And I think that has a lot to do with the foundation and this powder. I just don't like that it darkens my foundation. I can't win them all though, I guess, right? I don't hate this bronzer, the Wet n Wild bronzer and Ticket to Brazil. I don't hate it. I just wish it was less gold. It's a little too golden for my liking, but I mean, I will use it. It's not terrible, but I like a more neutral bronze than a real warm goldy bronze. Does that make sense? So this is just a little too golden for me, but I mean, I'll use it. I will wear it, but it's not my bikini contest. Wet n Wild, please bring back bikini contest shade. The shade is like perfect for people of my complexion. Real pale complexion. And yeah. So I don't know. I like a majority. The bronzer and powder, I'm just a little disappointed in the coloring, I guess. The powder darkens my foundation, and the bronzers is a little too golden. But it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I can deal with it. It didn't darken it to the point where people are gonna look at me and be like, "You are so off, girl." I mean, I'm a shade off, probably. And that I can deal with, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. The thing I don't like is how prominent these forehead lines seem to be. Can you see? Look at those. Oh, age. Anyways, everything sinks into these bad boys. They are so deep lines. Okay, but yeah. So I really like a majority. For the most part, I like everything that I got. I'm just gonna continue to keep playing with it, of course, because why wouldn't I? But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up. That really helps me out a lot. Thank you. And yeah, hopefully you'll tune in for future videos. And I hope that you have a wonderful day.